Hi, everyone. I am Tara, aka Spirit Mother. I'd like to welcome you all back to my channel, Spirit on YouTube, Spirit to Spirit, of going within self, on my TikTok channel, 1974 Enlightened Souls. And I'm also live on my Facebook again. This is Spiritual Awakening Part 3. After I got off with my last video, I had I had an upload to kind of, because I was doing the part of understanding what it was that kind of started the war, and a lot of it, um, it became, like I had said, about jealousy, okay? And I said there were two families, okay? And I just realized, because with I did something, and I felt something, and in so doing, I realized that, okay, two families, okay? So two families. One family had two boys and a girl. This was like the time of Cain and Abel and Hannah. Okay. So on the other side of the family, there were two girls and one boy. So if Cain and Abel were fighting over Anna, then it would be on the reverse of being two girls, two daughters fighting over the boy. That would be where the jealousy would come in, with the way things are with men and women right now. So that begins to make a lot more sense as to why some women are angry with women because they're fighting over men, and then men are fighting over women. Because it was that part of, there wasn't enough, there was like not enough women for the amount of men they had, and that's what they're saying, in different terms, because in some countries they put a limit on the children, and it was like more so the boys, because the boys were this way or that way, and then in some cultures the girls were nothing, and then vice versa. And that's where we're coming in the conflict of who's the leaders, okay? And that's the part of finding that balance. I'm not in here for long. I'm just in here because I'm actually starting to see, I'm being shown things more and more. And I'm beginning to understand, because there was something, like, not only by talking with somebody, but it's something that come to light that really kind of showed it. It was like, on one side, it was the boy always trying to look good for the girls. And on the other side, it was the girl trying to look good for the boys. So it was that fighting over who was going to get the girl. But it was always ended up being two sisters fighting over the brother, because it was said that it was the brother, and then the two brothers fighting over the sister. So that's the realization of why women have so much animosity towards one another when it comes to men, and they're fighting over it. And looking back on something that I experienced, I'm understanding it more. And then something that was also other parts of it that was experienced within the same situation. it's like, shit, man. This is fucking trippy. Quería ser todo eso, la Jesuría. That's the awakening. It's like, holy shit. Oh my. And then it was the part of wanting to keep them away from one another. That was, God, it was the forbidden, what they call the forbidden fruit. But they both did it. Yeah. Thank you for all the likes. That's almost like a confirmation. Light bulb! Figuring things out because now I have like a feeling within myself that's like, ah. So that's, wow. And I'm getting that would be like part of where Gemini comes from. Because a Gemini can be interpreted as the two brothers and two sisters, or the brother and sister. Wow. My head, it's like, it's, wow. Holy crap. It's moving through. Yep. Then the Pisces, the two fish. Yes. Was it Virgo that was considered the married? So that's the part now of each zodiacal, each astrological, each zodiacal, I can't pronounce it, are telling us that's what it is. It's telling us the part of the family line I'm getting. Um, it's everybody, like, use your own discernment on this, but I'm feeling through my body that it's making a lot of sense. Okay. And it's, okay. So that's, and I'm looking back at my own different experiences, and it always was two sisters. And the jealousy of the one, but the one didn't want any. And on that line, turned on the sister. And the same on the other. Like I said, like, this is all coming through. And I'm getting coin. So that's why I said, like, on each side, one side the man is like, I'm getting like killed or what have you. On the other side, female, and it was like I just got a different feeling within there. So it's like the parts of the keys to the universe figuring things out. And how, yeah. Because whenever I walk around, I feel disdain towards me, and then I feel like even with the man, I feel the disdain towards them, whether it be the man or the woman. And then I had one person tell me, sowing your oats. This man saying about going around and sowing your oats. So it's like I just I just heard the father, was it the father sowing his oats, and it was happening. Didn't it in ways it worked both sides one way or another. There was a happy family and there was this, and keeping the separation. That's the overlapping, but it doesn't mean that we're living in both. It's making the connection, bringing family back together because it was like it all came to siblings, whether it be the male siblings or the female siblings. We say illusion of separation. It all started with separation. Well, it was doing things with both, favoring one over the other. Yep. And one followed the other. So it seemed. But it was finding each other on the other side. Yeah. Diablo Toyota. Right? Oh wow. Yeah. Cosa potrebbe e potrebbe essere okay. Having epiphanies. That's why I didn't put the title on this is Spiritual Awakening Part 3. I did 2 other parts. Wow. And that would be probably the reason why some women like you have a hard time accepting a compliment, whether it be men, masculine, feminine, what have you. It doesn't matter because we're all masculine and feminine. It's all on what you want. Like some women are masculine and need a feminine man to balance out, and some women are masculine and need a feminine man, or like same sex. However, people look at it, it's that having the balance of the feminine and masculine within the relationship. And we have two masculines, like where the relationship I was in, I'm feminine and masculine, and some people can't do the feminine and masculine, so it becomes like I can be very masculine. He called me. I got called before 4 a.m. I got called. I got called a bull dyke, which I felt that ignorant. He said, "Well, you say I'm gay." It's like, no, I didn't say you were gay. I asked you because of the way that this person would speak to a woman, especially myself. It's that part of the masculine is it's the masculine and feminine coming together within a partnership, finding that part of you. And I come up and I just the part of the feminine part wasn't taking the shit from the full blown masculine anymore because there's a lack of perspective. Yeah, history. That was the actual sibling because I used Gaia and Uranus. Gaia was said to have given birth to Uranus, but in some senses, it was saying that it was artificial insemination. And that's where you get a positive energy. And it doesn't matter what type blood type you are, you have positive energy. But it all stems from different. It's not the God, but the ones playing God to manipulate. Um, do you want to be moved before the end of the year? Because if that's something you want, then like me giving you an answer, I can't give you the answer. It's a matter of, is that what you want to do? Because if something you want to do, then that's that part of yourself saying, okay, it's time to move. You want to be someone else. You're not happy where you are. You're being guided. If you're asking me that question of the move, you already have the answer. If you're even questioning it, you already are giving yourself an answer because it's like it's something that you you're trying to figure out. You'll be moving if you really truly want to, but it's doing the things that is necessary or required in order for you to make that move or not. It's not about me coming in, and it's not about telling their future or what have you. I may, it's the part of it. You may say something, but it's what do you see for you, not what somebody else sees for you. What do you see for yourself? Blech. Oh my gosh. Confirmation coming up. Yeah, he knows right when you're clearing, your nose will run and you'll feel like you have symptom story. And that story is like get out the way. It's everything's shifting, right? Like yeah, but yeah, I look through. I like with that cutting forward. I look back at experiences that I went through in the past, and that's where it's like when people thought I was after like one like siblings wanting their partners or what have you, and I didn't. And where my experiences came from other parts was I experiencing this other half of Yeah, I understand. Like sometimes the mother can be jealous of the daughter, or the father jealous of the son. And that's where it comes in, where people get jealous of one over the other because they feel like one has been picked from the many. And in all honesty, everyone's chosen. And it's it's not picking one over the other. It's teaching everyone and helping them to understand it, which can be hard. And that's where I said sometimes I come off as a bitch because I understand things that others don't understand, and I don't understand why they don't understand it because to me it seems common sense or simple. Fruit, tree, the tree of life, the tree of life, the family tree. And that's why it veers off weird sometimes and doesn't make sense. And it's that part of people saying about incest, married into each other. That's the part of we're all that's the part where when anything's happening, somebody don't want us, so we're male or masculine or feminine, or you. I think my guys and ancestors. I created separation. So now that that was and it said that Cain killed Abel because the daughter chose Abel over Cain, the people or the land. But that's just choosing your own discernment. And then the other one, that person. It's like I want neither brother, neither. But it's like, holy shit, man, we're all related. So that would be part of like celibacy. Wow. Today's name. So, um, like I said, I was just coming in here kind of quick. Oh, well, it's 5-5. It's 3-3 up here. Yeah. And then today's the 5th. And then I was given this from one of my sisters. Always my sister, forever my friend. And the same sister every year at Christmas. She always gives me something about sisters. And she was the one that was pulling out my hair. So ones like that. So did one of them run away? I have to ask. So they ask, they get the answer. You end up with getting the answers from yourself with your own. We're not going to go into a lot more detail if you are you're just coming in now and you're trying to figure what it is I'm talking about. I don't know how to put my lives up on TikTok, like except for going live, but to load it up. But if you want to see the other parts to this, the part 1, part 2, and other things along with it, you can go to my YouTube channel, Spirit to Spirit Teachings of Going Within Self, because as I've explained many times, my channel is a spirit to spirit. It's not directed towards one certain individual or what have you. It's a spirit. It's a soul. that connection. It's great. So I'm gonna get going because I'm not gonna keep people or anything. Um, every so often I go on and I do clearings, whether it be live or if I just do like just quick videos. I encourage people to be your authentic self and don't worry about what other people think of you. And true beauty is in people don't see your beauty, and you're not worth it. As I said it before, you can take it with myself, I could, or my friend, or anyone. We're all beautiful, but it's finding and seeing the beauty here because people are so some people are so set in someone's books that they don't see the person, the soul, the spirit within. Because you can take a beautiful handsome man or a beautiful woman, and sometimes they can open their mouth and be very ugly. I know sometimes, like whether a person is ugly or beautiful, or what people perceive as somebody's not good looking, other people think that they are in their lives because they look past the avatar and they see the heart. And I'm getting that, like, voice healing. In many ways, it's ourselves that we look at ourselves like we're not attractive or because of how we look, we're dressed, how we look. And anyone that says you're not, it's their insecurities. It's helping them see it's helping each other see the beauty. And we're trained to focus on bad stuff about people, opposed to seeing that true beauty, the true goodness within them. It's just been so down. And now I know it comes from beginning just jealousy. And it was on both. They were each jealous of each other. I know because I experienced because one has something other different from the other person that they want, and then the other one has what they want, things that they want. And that's part of not sharing a person. It's that part that, well, men are not worth fighting over, and women are not worth fighting over because it just creates a division. And if you have to fight over something, you have to fight for somebody to fight over something, then it's not healthy. It's not for us because love Love is acceptance. But it's the love of you, the acceptance for you. By now, no. It's just sorting through it and seeing it and working to fix relationships that have been sometimes tainted or a lot of pain. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there. Killers leverans så då igen. Då tar jag helt enkelt skruvar så att det är ett mysigt. The whole world looks to see what we will do. We cannot fail their trust. We cannot fail to try. Written by John F. Kennedy. There is the creation. And sending all much love, light, many blessings, most importantly, very good health to anyone and everyone wanting to receive and accept. I want you all to be big, bold, and brave. Most importantly, be yourself. Be who you are. God has somebody says you are. Be authentic. That's the quote. I got it. Like I had a moment right there. It was like, so be authentic. Be who you are, not who somebody says you are. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And know that you are more powerful and you have more strength and more comprehensive. Send all love. Have a great week. Questa è una variante,